Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Asagao Academy. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time, I don't remember all of what we did.
So 2 episodes ago, Hana had a hell of a breakdown.
Okay.
And she remembered her old bullshit friends from her last school.
Right.
Who attacked her in the bathroom and all that. And then she came around and she was like, we're having a good time. And then last time, we hung out with Mai and we're going to buy her lobster or something for lunch.
Okay.
Because she forgot her lunch money in her office in the room, and we're like, "Oh, we got you." And here we are.
Right.
So that's just the way it is.
And we gave Satch all the posters for the lost books.
That's true. We did make those posters.
Okay. So I think I know where we're at.
Yeah.
In the catheter.
In the catheter. We waited in line for our food, conscious of several stares shooting in our direction. Ignore them. Look, we get strawberry shortcake today.
Yeah, great.
Hey, fuck you. Strawberry shortcake is delicious. I hated being stared at. We gathered food onto our trays and began to slow walk to the back of the catheter, where our table was now located. Why did the Normal Boots Club sit in the middle of the catheter? We had to walk past them and everyone was watching. I tried to concentrate on the smell of strawberries and ham wafting from my tray. I was going to say, is it Jared again with the ham? But only found myself thinking of Jared's clown. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I didn't finish reading the sentence.
Yeah.
And cut myself off. So what we're saying is that he's a pig.
Yes.
Okay.
And that Hana would be 16 in this instance?
Yeah, but
yeah.
So is he, right?
Maybe.
Alright, whatever.
We don't know. He might just like hanging around high schools, given what we know now.
They stay the same. Get a grip. And she teleported to the side.
Yeah.
As we trudged past them, Mai nudged me and smiled in their direction.
Thank you, Hana. Just that.
No one was looking. They were all suddenly engrossed in their chopsticks and spoons. Everyone except Satch.
He was using a fork.
Just before we made it to our table, something caught my attention. Jeff was smiling and waving at us. After a pause, the rest of the Hidden Block Club joined in.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Mai and I smiled and waved in return and sat down at our table with lifted spirits. Neither of us looked at the other, but we were thinking the same thing. The Normal Boots Club wasn't the center of the universe, and really, why did we expect anything different from them? So you know, I've been thinking.
That's a bad sign.
Rude. Uh-oh, did we become Hana and Mai? Oh well. Who do you think would take the boots and why? The Normal Boots Club is almost universally beloved.
Why is that? Anyways.
Because they're mostly great.
Because there's almost none of the original Normal Boots Club left. Oh, look who didn't turn off their phone.
It's Scream.
Now on the recording.
It's because we're so popular and getting Twitter notifications, madam.
Was that a Twitter notification?
Yeah, but it wasn't really.
Have anything to do with us, did it?
No, not at all.
Was it Garrison talking shit?
No! That'd be funny, though.
Yeah.
This motherfucker impeding in our recording process. They're a group of crazy hot men surrounded by pubescent girls. You do the math.
Right. Got it.
Well...
Maybe they have a crazy fan that took it then. She wanted to get their attention.
I don't know.
Seems an odd way to do it. They'd hate you afterward.
They say the opposite of love is indifference, not hatred.
No, there has to be something in it for them.
You don't think the Hidden Block Club? Those sneaky, yellow-jacketed bastards?
Yeah, they are in fact bees. We glanced over at their table.
Eh?
We waved at him. Caddy beamed and waved back.
I don't remember any of these fucking voices. I'm so screwed. I am so out of it today, folks.
G. Ian rolled his eyes.
Well...
I thought it was them at first, but now I don't think so. They were a lot nicer than I thought they were.
Yeah.
I agree. There's no way they do it. Plus, the Normal Boots guys are their friends.
And the boots were locked up. Somebody had to get access when no one was looking.
A school official?
You think?
Yeah, I mean, the librarian hates everyone in our school, and Satch in particular.
Racist bitch.
And plus, there's that creepy nurse.
Creepy nurse. Was there a creepy nurse?
Recalling the person in the closet a creepy nurse?
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I guess he's a nurse. I forgot about him.
Why does he wear that mask?
I heard he killed his cat, and now he thinks its soul's inside it. Well, that's rude.
I'm sure that's in no way an outrageous rumor. He wouldn't have killed a cat, would he?
Rumor has it that if you take the mask away from him, half of his face is burned.
Oh, yeah, classic.
What?
From what?
The cat. Ex-wife tried to kill him.
Mai has no fucking clue. I'm willing to bet she hasn't even heard these rumors. She's just making
it
shit
up right now.
Yeah.
He glanced in our direction. We snapped our attention back to our food.
Okay, let's just pretend it's not him. There's no way I can face that guy. Who has a motive for hurting the Normal Boots Club?
Uh-huh.
We do.
Well, now we do. Not then. What about...
A clatter rang out, and a hush fell across the cafeter. Muffled, angry voices came from the middle of the room. Shane and Satch seemed to be having some sort of disagreement.
What a surprise.
Shane was waving his arms wildly and pointing towards us. Satch shook his head vehemently. PBG grabbed Shane's shoulder, but Shane shook it off. Shake it off. Finally, he seemed to settle down. Staring at the floor, he said something. The rest of the group stared at him in shock. After a brief pause, Satch gathered up his things and took leave of the table.
He's not leaving the club?
Oh, relevancy. Something that Pro Jared said.
Oh, yes?
No way, that can't be right. Satch strode across the cafeters, topping just over our table. Heat radiated off of him. He was still upset, though his expression didn't suggest it.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot. Mind if I sit here?
Of course. Go ahead.
Sit right on my lap, big boy.
Okay.
He placed his tray next to mine, sat down, and proceeded to eat his fish burger.
you just point at his face and say, "Mind if I sit there?"
Oh!
That'd be great.
He's into it.
I hope he would be.
Everything about him looked the picture of calm. It was only because he was sitting next to me that I saw that he was slightly trembling. After a while, conversation started up again.
Why? Why did you do that?
I think you mean why?
No, I mean why.
The Normal Boots guys looked mournfully at Satch, but no one made the move to follow him.
Oh, I see. He's just gonna keep
Satch
reading.
ignored them.
Uh-huh. Relevancy. Traitorous bitch.
Traitorous leopard.
So, dot, dot, dot.
Hana.
I think you're innocent.
Yeah, no shit. Thank you.
I couldn't let this keep going. Friends don't do this. People shouldn't do this. I can understand why, but they were letting fear cloud the compassion. I just couldn't do it. A small warmth bloomed within me, and tears pricked the back of my eyes. Do you think I'm innocent too? Satch turned to Mai, who looked at him uncertainly.
And he's like, "Oh, nah, you're guilty."
Well, I trust Hana's faith in you. Oh, well. Good. I think.
If she actually did it.
Yeah, I'm not too convinced that she didn't. So we'll see.
Dot, dot, dot.
Let's talk about something happier. How about?
How about cookies?
The rest of lunch passed comparatively uneventfully.
Cookies are a much happier subject than stolen boots.
The hidden block guys each gave Satch a pat on the back on the way out, with the exception of Caddy, who shook his hand. Normal Boots men continued to ignore Mai and me. Before we knew it, class ended and the day was over. It doesn't really seem like a lot of those guys would just ignore them. I think that if, like, Satch left, like, Gerard would probably follow him in this particular situation. You know what I'm saying?
It's a tough one. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, in this particular scenario, if they're in high school, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, Gerard's got a lot more on his shoulders now, managing all of
Sure,
his
that's
shit.
different. Gerard doesn't need to be part of Normal Boots. He's got his own TOVG shit. He's barely... I mean, I'm not saying that he's barely part of Normal Boots because he's more part of it than a lot of them are. But he doesn't need to be part of it like the other ones do. You know, he's got his own network within a network.
Yeah, but he's also got a lot of connections and stuff that he has to keep going to maintain his business as well as he wants to make sure
Sure.
all of his people get paid.
He does what he has to, man. And he does a lot.
And sometimes that means just sort of sitting there and letting it blow over and just like I'm not really involved in this.
Yeah.
You guys settle it. I'm going to be here, not going to burn a bridge.
Right.
So...
Attaboy.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
But yeah, I think if Gerard could, he would totally be over there with us. And he'd just be like talking about kitties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought him that itty bitty kitty.
Yeah.
I know that he like joined Normal Boots in the first place because he's John's friend, but like I don't know how John feels about in this situation. So who the fuck knows? I don't.
Look,
No.
the only important person right now is Satch.
He is the most important one.
I'd say maybe a close second is Pubgoo.
Satch trying to get into the snatch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We're gonna
alright
let
with
him.
Yeah. 100%. Come on in.
Yeah. Get PBG over here too. We'll take both of you. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that. Everybody but Jared. Come on over. I don't want Jared.
No one wants Jared anymore.
Except for Holly Conrad.
Even then, maybe not after all this.
You know, she's a little irritating.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching... Sorry, we're getting off topic. I was watching Game Grumps compilations.
Oh yeah?
And obviously she was married to Ross, and Ross is part of Game Grumps. So
Yeah.
there were parts of the compilation that she was also in it. And I was like, oh my god, Holly. Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I don't like her now, or if it was whatever. And even then, there's been a lot more drama since we previously recorded as well with Holly's tweets and everything. And I'm just trying not to touch that anymore.
Yeah.
But I think she's a little obnoxious.
Yeah, I straight up don't like her.
Yeah.
Regardless on, whatever side of her story, how right she may be or
Right.
whatever. Just reading, like, her past tweets and all that stuff, because, like, I don't know this person.
Sure.
I'm not going to throw mud at somebody that I'm not going to do at least a little bit of research on.
Yeah.
So I did a bit of research on, I'm like, oh, good, I don't like her. It's okay.
She's got great cosplay, though. I would hazard to say that she has better cosplay than Heidi.
I would not.
Oh, no. Her Commander Shepard is the best.
Like, I think that's just you being a Commander Shepard fanboy. Heidi has better cosplay.
Yeah, it's alright. That other chick that we follow on Twitter is way better, too.
Fuck yes, holy
Yeah, that chick
shit.
rules. Anyway, continuing on. Before we knew it, class ended and the day was over.
Some people just go a tier above in cosplay, man.
Mm-hmm. They are S tier. That night, I lay on my bed watching an anime about loony high school girls when there was a knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. Do you know who that is?
No, but I'm assuming it's a tall, dark raven, and he's going to say nevermore. And I'll be like, how about just tonight?
What if you just opened the door and he just said nevermore and walked away? Quoth him.
That's when you propose.
Is that when you do that?
If Satch were to knock on our door right now, I open it, he says that, and then he just walks away, he's getting a wedding ring in the mail.
In the mail? You're not going to stop him and be like, alright, hold on. Let me make a ring. Let me get your measurements real quick.
Drop her pants. I need your ring measurements. Yeah. No.
Oh.
I saw you do that.
You did
Try
not.
and knock on your desk and be fancy.
Yeah, I'm a fancy boy.
It's a fine jape, but you will not fool me.
Nevermore. Oh, well, you'll get it. Rude. I pushed myself off my bed and opened the door. Got on the floor. Everybody walked the dinosaur. Hey, it's a tall drink of water. Hey, Otto.
Hey.
Hey, Big Papa. Satch, what are you doing here?
He was beaming at me, hopping up and down like a kid in an amusement park. There's something I want to show you. Will you come with me?
Well, I was hoping I could go first. Sure. Sure. I'll be back later, okay?
I only grunted in return. Together, Satch and I crossed to Bluebell House. I've been working on this for a long time, for at least a few years, but I think I've finally made a breakthrough. I wanted to test it out, but things have been kind of tense lately, so I don't think I can ask Jared to do it. Perfect screenshot.
Nice.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Then I remembered I had you, and you said you wanted to help me out, so I finally figured out something that you could do. He was talking a mile a minute, and I barely registered what the fuck he was saying before we found ourselves in his room. They have such a big room compared to everyone else. It's so weird. It was just as Spartan as I anticipated, being the love child of Jared and Satch. Well, you've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared's out right now. That's why I came so late.
Where is he?
Nah, he's stepping out.
Yeah.
He had to go into the city for some reason. He did not look happy about it. He went to his closet and pulled out a large blanketed lump. Here it is. He removed the covering with a flourish. On the floor in front of me was some kind of machine. Wires connected a helmet with a visor to an oddly shaped, almost square box. Did you invent VR, Satch?
Maybe.
Satch kneeled next to it and started fiddling with a few things. See, I can test it myself, but it's a little harder because I'm the one who made it. I know how it's supposed to work. I have expectations.
Really?
Expectations?
Yeah.
It's everything with this. So I don't know if it's actually working or if I'm manipulating it somehow. Plus, I can't evaluate the FX when I'm wearing it. I'm not sure if my perception of time is whack or if, again, I'm messing up the... You shouldn't be hearing this, or I'll mess up your run-through. Don't mind me.
But what is this?
A virtual reality machine.
Nice.
At least that's what I hope it is. No more questions. They'll ruin your experience. Satch flipped a number of levers, and the machine began to hum at a dangerously high pitch. Noticing my worried glance, Satch chuckled. Don't worry. This thing is completely safe. I fell asleep wearing it once.
I now like the idea of Satch just pulling random people into his room and be like, here, I have a thing that I want you to test. And then he cackles like a mad scientist while shit happens.
Yeah.
And then that's it. You don't see that person again.
He just makes a VR machine that just always has, like, an unnecessary amount of dangerous-looking shit on it. Just like a Tesla coil on either side or whatever.
Nice. One just has like a butcher knife that looks like it's on a spring ready to smack down into you.
He's like, I need that for the antenna. Even Jared didn't notice. Were they deaf or something? That thing was giving me a headache. Finally, he finished whatever he was doing and held the helmet out to me.
You really want me to do this?
Well...
Please? Wouldn't you, Hana? He looked at me, eyes shining. It was the cutest thing I ever saw. I couldn't say no to those dimples.
That's fair. I can't either. Fine. Hand it over.
Turns out Satch stole the boots so that he could melt down the gold to use to plate his HDMI connections in his VR headset.
Satch is smart enough to know that wouldn't do a goddamn thing.
There are many HDMI cords that are gold-plated. And
yeah.
They're more expensive because they're gold-plated.
And it's fucking pointless.
Yeah. But maybe he just likes the flare. It's not for any point. He just likes the way it looks.
Satch, above all, is a man of practicality.
He is a man of practicality, but if you've seen his YouTube channel, you can tell that he is also a man of significant style.
Well, of course.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if he had gold-plated HDMI or whatever connections.
I would.
Oh, alright, well, let's call him up.
Okay. Let's just do that. Hey, Satch, give us your number so we can call you up and ask you about random bullshit all the time.
Give me them digits. She looks like half of Vader. The helmet was surprisingly heavy. I took my glasses off and set them down. I wondered whether my neck would be okay wearing it for so long, but when I slid it over my head, the cables fell across my back and eased the weight somewhat. I couldn't see anything inside the helmet, not even Satch's room. Sweat started to build on the felt lining.
Copacetic.
Bobby got wet again.
I really like it when he says that.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on now, alright?
If you say so.
I almost said excrement.
I figured.
In his excitement, Satch couldn't seem to tell that I was at all apprehensive. I heard a snap, and then half the people in the universe died.
Yeah.
And then the wires on my back started to vibrate.
Look, As long as the half of the people aren't Hana, Satch, and Mai.
Yes.
Everybody else can go.
Fair enough. A burst of light blew through the helmet. I felt horribly dizzy, as if I was being rolled down a hill in a barrel.
I don't feel so
It
good.
looks so silly. Look! She don't feel so good!
Yeah.
Hang on, it's almost... Satch's voice was fading away, as if he was jogging down a long tunnel. And Hana faded away as well.
Yeah. Satch?
The dizzying sensation stopped.
Yeah.
Completed.
Something dark side.
His voice floated towards me, a delay between the syllables as if they were bouncing off a mountainside.
Something.
In fact, I was by a mountainside. This is the tree that we talked to Mai at, though.
Yeah. Had the old heart-to-heart.
I shivered. Despite the lushness around me, it was cold here. Something tickled my legs, and I looked down to see long shafts of grass grazing my ankles. How are they tickling your legs? Is Satch just tickling your legs to enhance the experience?
I sure as fuck hope so. You've got to be kidding me. This is a game?
Look, bitch, have you never heard of VR?
She has not.
I mean, I guess this is a few years old now, but... I heard a voice in the distance. Was it Satch? But it was drowned out by the wind. There's a name on the wind. Suddenly the dizziness returned.
Watch how it soars.
I felt myself being sucked down into something and shut my eyes tight. When the sensation stopped, I opened them. I was in a completely white room. To my right there was a brown table. 2 cakes sat on top of it. A white one, which I somehow knew to be vanilla topped with whipped cream, and a chocolate one with oozing fudge on the inside. I was overwhelmed with the desire to take one, but which?
Okay, see, now I am torn here.
Yeah, I know you're torn because you don't like chocolate cake, but you like chocolate Satch.
Right.
Right.
So I don't know if this is a test or not. But I'm going to take the vanilla cake.
You're going to take the vanilla cake?
I will take the vanilla
Oh,
cake.
he's going to be like, oh, never mind. I'm going to leave you for Jared. The cakes disappeared, and in their places appeared a chrysanthemum and a cocoon. A cocoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Both were dripping with dew, but the chrysanthemum had been plucked, and the cocoon hung on a small potted tree. Another choice?
Chrysanthemum. Okay.
I grabbed the chrysanthemum off the table. It began to vibrate in my hands, tugging itself away from me. I let it go, and it floated out in front of me, then morphed before my eyes into something pink and square. A box? The box opened, and a piece of paper slithered out and unrolled itself before me. A quest. Nervous but excited, I read it. Although you have a vast inner life, you can occasionally be quiet. You often have moments where you realize just how much you don't know about the world.
That's fucking everybody.
You appreciate beautiful things, but you understand that beauty, as all things in life, must eventually perish.
Also everybody.
You know this, but you continue to live. You are a strong person. Though times may be hard, do not give up.
What the fuck is this?
Fortune? The room disappeared, and I was left in dankness. A rushing filled my ears, and I felt a familiar softness around my arms and smelled cinnamon in the air. I was back at Asagao. Why is there cinnamon? I would think that the room would smell like ham.
No, Satch was a cinnamon bro.
Cinnamon and ham?
Yeah.
Strange. I pulled off the helmet and gasped for air. I felt like I was gone for days.
That's not even like the strangest thing we've talked about ever.
That's not very unusual, I guess.
No, it's fine.
It's been a while since I've had a good ham.
Okay.
Ham is delicious.
Do we need to get you ham?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Hammy ham?
Yeah.
I can, give it a little cinnamon bath. All that stuff. Make it real nice for it.
That sounds like it'd be very sugary. So
yeah. Cinnamon toast ham.
It worked. It worked perfectly. I watched him dance around the room as I caught my breath.
A cinnamon toast ham pakuzi. Whatever it is. Pazuki.
Pazuki.
There you go. What?
Thank you so much for your help, Hana. Now come on. It's late. I'll walk you back to your room. Can we just stay here?
What just happened?
Well...
It was a test scenario. I just had you run through it real quick and it worked. I'm so happy. I still didn't understand what he was talking about, but suddenly we were in front of my room, because he has teleportation powers.
Yes.
I had no idea how we got there, let alone how fast. Was I really alright? You might feel a bit weird for a while, but it'll go away in a few minutes.
I hope you're right.
I reached for the doorknob. The coolness of the metal against my palm seemed to pull my senses together until they almost clicked in my mind. I felt much better.
Hey.
Oh, Hana. Means family. Satch held his hand in his pocket, looking... You're welcome.
That was a good one. Or mahalo.
Yeah, that's right. Wanna make you mahalo. Satch had his hand in his pocket looking at me casually. Too casually. You still practicing for the tournament?
I thought I wasn't involved in it anymore, in light of the circumstances.
Satch nodded. Well, I think you should keep practicing.
Really?
Really? You think?
They're being a little obstinate right now, but they'll come around. Trust me, they're great guys, and they're your friends. My friends. Really? I didn't say anything, but I couldn't hold back a bitter chuckle. I can't blame you for feeling that way, but... Well, just keep practicing. If nothing else, you can count on me.
Dot, dot, dot.
Now kiss.
Yeah. Thanks, Satch. I'm glad. I believe I can. Thank you.
Satch beamed at me and scratched the back of his neck.
Be good.
Anyway, it's late enough. I'll see you later, Hana.
See you later.
Good night.
Satch left down the hallway and I turned the knob. His knob. And headed inside my room.
You don't just twist it like that.
Well, she's inexperienced. She doesn't know. Bop it. Hold it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's just the way it is.
No, it's not. Who the fuck would think that's the right thing to do?
Look, man, I've listened to a lot of Game Grumps this morning.
Oh.
I heard the story of Dan giving his dong an Indian burn because that's how he thought he was supposed to do it.
What the fuck?
It was pretty impressive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Just, the two hands and sharp twist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into Game Grumps, not not trying to join Game Grumps. I'm trying to immerse myself into their videos, so I'm watching a lot of Game Grumps compilations right now. Because it's not really a channel that I've been too into through their time, but I'm trying to get into it now, so the compilations are helping a lot. And so I'm getting more of a feel for how they are, and it's pretty all interesting stuff.
I'm just watching more ASMR channels. I keep my YouTube life very simple.
What a twist.
Yeah.
Because I do all the hard work.
Yeah.
Anyway, read your line.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Hey, I'm back.
Oh god, she's naked! Or she has the boots! Mai was standing next to the door, staring at me as if trying to read my face.
Is something wrong?
I heard what you were talking about. A small thrill of anger shot through me before I remembered just how thin the dormitory doors were. Of course you heard us.
I see.
I walked past her and set my bag on my desk, waiting for what was coming next. Mai seemed to be considering what she should say. My heart sank. If Mai was actually thinking about what she wanted to say, it had to be something serious.
Well...
Thank you. She sat on my
Yeah?
bed, facing me and the rest of the room. There wasn't anywhere I could go to hide. Damn, she was good. So good.
Yeah, that's why you should be seducing her.
I didn't know the tournament was still on the table.
Me neither, actually. But if Satch says I should keep practicing, there must be hope, right? I trust him. I think it'll work out if he thinks it will.
That's not what I was going to talk about. I know Satch is reliable. He doesn't say things without thinking them through, so... It's not about whether you can trust him. I put my hand on my hip, suddenly impatient.
Then what is it?
Well, are you sure you even still want to be in the tournament?
I did.
It's a really good question. They've been kind of assholes.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Of course I do.
Those boys have been treating you horribly. I know you were so happy when you had the chance to join the club and make friends with them. Heck, I was happy for you. We were both so excited. We truly thought they were or could be our friends. But they weren't. They aren't. Friends don't treat friends like this. And, yeah, you're right.
That's true, but I'm about to get some of that Sasquatch dick.
Sasquatch?
Yeah. Bigger than the average man. Probably a bit hairier, too, and I'm alright with that.
Is it worth all the effort of practicing and preparing for the tournament?
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Are you sure you want to do it? And would it just be for fun or for them?
I'm
not trying to say they're not good people or that you shouldn't if you want to. I just want you to think this through. I don't like seeing people take advantage of my friends, people I care about. Take advantage? Were they taking advantage of me?
I've never been taken advantage of before. This is awesome. Which, that's not the right way to think of things. But, okay, so we got the questions. Don't blame them for how they reacted.
I don't know. They were wrong, or I enjoy the game.
That's kind of a good one. Because, I kind of do actually blame them.
Yeah, that first one I think we should take off the table. They've been kind of assholes, regardless, even if we did do it. Obviously, Hana at least has not done that, and they're just being dicks for no reason.
Yeah. Saying I don't know seems very...
non-committal, but that's very in line with Hana.
Yeah. I'm not going to say they were wrong either, though.
Yeah. I think 2 or 4. Because if we're doing it for number 4, that she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man, she's just doing it because she wants to.
And it also sort of sidesteps the question.
Yeah, which is also classic Hana.
Right. So I think number 4.
Number 4. I am number 4. The shittiest movie I've ever seen.
Is it really the shittiest movie you've ever seen?
It's in the bottom 10.
Because I know
it's real bad.
Yeah, it was really awful. I was embarrassed for Timothy Elephant.
It was not good.
Elephant. Yeah.
He needs to be in better movies.
Anyway.
Or TV shows, Netflix.
Yeah, right? Bring back Justified.
That's not what I meant.
I don't know whether they deserve my friendship after all of this. I don't know about them taking advantage of me either.
Yeah.
But what I do know is that I really love playing video games. More than I ever thought I did.
Really? That's great.
And I want to keep playing them, regardless of whether they'll let me.
Mine marched over to me. Who needs those boys? That's what I keep
Why
saying.
can we not seduce Maya this route? God damn it!
If worse comes to worse, I'll play in the tournament with you. We can be the roasting pirouettes. I don't know where that name comes from, but okay.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hana.
No. We can be the pardon mais.
Really?
Nope.
I like it. Oh my god, how long have you kept that one under the table?
Look, man, I'm pretty sure that we are just these two characters. When did that happen?
Look at her fucking face.
Yeah. This is exactly our relationship.
I love it so much.
Not important.
Yeah.
Together we'll take over the world. We'll own that tournament. We'll kick some ass. I smiled, prickling tears in my eyes.
Thanks, Maya.
You're my best friend, Hana.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anything for my best friend.
Yeah!
Now let's get cracking.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like an egg.
Just like an egg.
I showed Maya where to download the game I was playing on her phone. Technically, if we really competed together, she wouldn't be playing the same game that I was. But it was fun to play against her nonetheless. Oh, she's gonna join the Hidden Block Club, and it's all gonna be this whole thing, except that Brutal Moose plays a puzzle game, so I don't know what she would do that for. I'm going to get your pink-haired little butt! Look, man, again, great screenshot.
Yeah. Yeah. You just try.
Oh, chapter 3!
But a little over 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's it for this one, I think.
Okay.
So, we'll call it here, and next time, chapter 3.
Yes.
Alright, let's do some shoutouts. So I'm going to do a shoutout to a thing that I am a very, very, very late comer to. I've talked about watching it a few times in the last several weeks. So it's a shout out to Hot Ones on the channel First We Feast. This guy, Sean Evans, you guys know what Hot Ones is, but I'm going to describe it anyway. This guy, Sean Evans, he's got like a guest or a few guests on the show, and he asks them a series of questions, usually not questions that they're usually asked, which is a nice change of pace for a lot of these celebrities. But during all of that, they're eating consecutively hotter and hotter spicy chicken wings. And only like 5 or 6 people have not finished the gauntlet. Ricky Gervais is one of them, and it was really funny.
What a coward!
He's British. He doesn't have things with flavor. Anyway, it was great, and I really like the show. A lot of the time, I don't know who the guests are, so I haven't really watched those ones so much. But like, I got Marquez Brownlee on there, Ricky Gervais, obviously, Gordon Ramsay, Elton Brown, Guy Fieri. Bunch of different people that have been on that have been really interesting.
Let me think. They had one chick, Billie Eilish, on there.
Yeah, Billie Eilish was the first one that we watched, actually. No, it was Gordon Ramsay that we watched first, huh?
Yeah, and then we saw
Billie
Eilish in the little side thing.
And Scarlett Johansson and Natalie Portman and a bunch of different people. So it's pretty cool. Part of like the press junket these days is incorporating a lot of these YouTube channels, like the Wired autocomplete interviews and
right.
Now Hot Ones as well, which I think is pretty cool. It spices it up a little bit.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. So if I get popular enough and I go on Hot Ones...
Right. So we need Cactus Core to explode, and when we both go on Hot Ones, I chicken out after the third wing, if I get that far. But Bobby just goes to the end. He's like, got anything hotter than that?
Yeah.
I don't know how that would count.
Me either. I just work my way up, but like where they add a little dab on the end,
yeah,
a little extra hot sauce, whatever. I would just do that for all of them, but just a whole. Can I have extra bottles, please? And just keep dunking them into that. Yeah.
They have a monthly subscription box.
That's nice.
I'm just saying.
It's not hot enough.
You haven't tried it.
It's not hot enough.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can just keep saying all you want. It's not hot enough.
I am saying. You don't know.
Yes, I do.
Oh. Okay. It's 2 million Scoville.
Yeah, that's not hot enough.
Oh.
At 3 million is where I start to go, okay, this is pretty hot.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You have to start to get above that for me to start going, that's a bit fucking much.
But yeah, if you've seen the YouTube thumbnails but haven't checked it out yet, I do actually recommend it. It's a good questions. It's varied guests. He's got like hip-hop stars and Weird Al and just a bunch of different people on there. So I highly recommend checking it out.
Nice. And this is my shout out is a bleed over from what we've been doing for Gravity Rush 2 and the game after that, where I've been playing Final Fantasy X again on the HD remake on PS4. And I forgot how much I love this game. I've gotten almost nowhere in it because I'm busy playing Blitzball.
Yeah.
So, whatever's.
It's the best part, so.
Yeah, and so many people are like, I don't play that at all. I'm like, fuck you, I love this. I didn't play it like the first 5 times I played through the game, and then I actually sat down and played it because I wanted to get all the best weapons, and you have to go through that to get Wakka's best weapon. And I love Blitzball.
Yeah, they should have made a spin-off about Blitzball.
Yeah, just a little Blitzball game.
Seems weird that they didn't. If that game was made now, they would.
If they were to do like the Namco arcade bundle, but just for the Final Fantasy side games.
Okay.
Holy shit.
The card games that are best in 8.
9?
8.
9?
People who like 9 better still say that 8 has a better card game.
And they're fucking wrong, and that's okay.
Is it?
9 is where it's at. But also, all the ones from like 7, where you could go into the arcade and you got like the snowboarding.
Yeah,
and
the
chocobo
snowboarding
racing.
and chocobos, yeah.
You also got chocobo racing in 10 and stuff like that.
And
It's
jump
great.
rope.
But I want to do a shout out to some of the voice actors. Because the voice actors for 10 specifically got a lot of shit because of one scene. And it perfectly makes sense in that scene why he laughs like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. But still want to show some love. And as we're looking some of these people up, they've been in a lot of other stuff too. So it's like, hey, I'm learning. So Paula Tiso.
Yes.
I think I'm saying that right.
I assume so.
Yeah. Somebody will probably correct me. She does the voice of Lulu, who is the goth goddess in there. She's the black mage. She, yeah, I have feelings towards her.
Yeah.
See, I watched the Addams Family at a formative age, And now when I see that aesthetic, I like it a lot.
Yeah, but she only wants to hit the Waka, so...
No, she wanted to hit her brother. Or hit Waka's brother.
Okay, that's better.
Chapu. Yes.
But then she hit Waka.
Yeah, that's fine.
As she should.
Yeah.
She was pregnant.
Yeah.
Also, Camilla.
Yes, she also does the voice for Camilla.
In Fire Emblem Fates.
Which is awesome. So, another best girl. Yeah, when it comes to that, like, sultry voice kind of thing, she's right up there with Laura Bailey doing Lust, in my opinion.
And Brie Larson doing N.B. Adams.
I mean, that
is god tier sexy voice.
I disagree.
You're crazy.
It's very good.
It is real good.
It is real good. But, look, you're not going to beat these two.
Yeah, if you ask me a question, who has the sexiest voice ever, I'm going to tell you specifically Brie Larson in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Everything else, maybe not so much. I mean, I don't mind her voice in, like, Avengers.
Yeah,
but
okay.
It's not the same, right? She
Right.
does the sultry kind of, oh. And then also the song,
Yeah, that song is actively on my playlist.
Yeah,
I listen to it every day.
It's good.
Yeah. Sexiest voice in the world, though, I'd have to think about that one.
Yeah. Sexiest female voice, I should say.
Yeah, okay.
Raphael Sbarge. Anyway, do you have anything else to say about Paula?
No, I guess not. This got off on a weird tangent, but I really like her voice acting. I think Lulu is probably my favorite character in Final Fantasy X. So,
That's fair.
definitely want to do a shout out to her.
Yeah. Alright, guys. We'll see you next time for some more Asagao.
Thank you so much, guys.
Goodbye.